Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in. I hope the audio is working, and by that I mean the game audio. I think I might have found a way for you guys to hear it and for me to hear it, but I won't know for sure. Give me 2 seconds as I double check something. Let's go, it works. I can finally hear it, and you guys can hear it, and finally it will work. Now, that means I can do another Tomodachi Life demo stream because I'm gonna continue having fun and seeing what's going on in that world. Also, I want to make more Miis. That's why you make more accounts. So I really want to make more characters and see what happens, and I think it's gonna be very silly and very fun, and I don't know, I'm very excited. Part of me is a little sad because I know I won't get my copy of Tomodachi Life until later, so I will have to wait, but that does give me more time to get my new capture card. Although I do think right now my capture card is able to handle Tomodachi Life. I think it's because it's a lightweight version. I think once I start making more Miis and more interactions and they start moving around, it's gonna be like Legends ZA where the rain is going to be my downfall. I'm not trying to manifest it, it's just what I anticipate. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna prep the best I can. What else? I had something to mention, and I can't remember. Well, I hope you guys' weekend went well. I hope your week started off well. As always. After Tomodachi Life yesterday, I ended up just chilling, and I made so many stamps. Like, I have to take a picture and show you guys. I think I finally organized it in a way that I can show you, but it was so much fun. I've kind of finally figured out a good combination of, like, a good understanding of how to make the stamps. So I think that I originally wanted to make the stamp TCG stream tonight, but I kind of figured I wouldn't be prepared, because even though I've gotten really good at making the stamps, I have learned that the Japanese TCG cards, my Weißwurst Blau, my Haikyuu cards, they're very, very thick. Like, it's a lot harder to punch them out than it is with, say, the Pokemon cards. It sounds a little sacrilegious, but I did test it out, and I did make some very cute stamps, so I'm very excited. I also need a nicer and a bigger journal, so I'm currently going through my stash of journals and seeing if there's anything I can use for the sake of putting these together, because I had a mini one, but I realized that because everyone's been using like the mini stamper, that's what they use, I like the bigger stamper. I bought both. I bought a big stamper and a little stamper. So I like the bigger stamp because some of the backgrounds are beautiful. And I really like turning them into like combination puzzle pieces. So I have a big stamp and attached to a smaller stamp so I can really showcase the background or like cute little things. But I do have one stamp that I absolutely love as like a mini stamp. I can't wait to show you guys. I will show you. Probably, maybe not on like, on a picture, because I've been really slacking on that. Every time I'm like, I should set this up and take a picture, I end up just making more stamps. Can't really help it. It's very, very soothing. But I will be doing that on Friday. Wednesdays will be mystery as always. I don't think I'll post a schedule this week because it's been pretty straightforward. What else though? But yeah, I have a lot of cards to stamp. I don't think I'm gonna run out of cards anytime soon. I am gonna have to find a nicer journal to like put them all together in though, so TBR on that. Wait, TBR or TBD? TBD on that. I might just take, because I do have like this, those old college notebooks, I don't want to say the brand, the standard college notebooks, and they're big enough technically. It's just that number one, the paper quality's thin, and number two, it's kind of a waste to put super cute card stamps into that kind of journal. It's just what I think. Just what I think. But I also don't want to buy a journal for the sake of doing this either, so I'm kind of at a conundrum, because I did go and check out... This wasn't like a thrift store, it was a Home Sense. And I did go check out to see if they had any cute journals that were on like clearance or anything, and they just don't have any journals. It was crazy. So I was like, oh. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to keep looking. What else? I had something else I wanted to mention about the stamps. Was it? No. Alright. Nothing comes to mind right now. So I think we should just get going. for some reason it's really bugging me. I had something I wanted to mention and I can't remember it now. Here we go. So I got the bike. This is actually very useful for me to remember what I did. Underground path. Departed from the SSN. I think, oh, spent some money. And now I am here. I think I'm still training, which is good. Alright. Matey, you're walking the plank if you lose. Alright, Sailor Philip. Alright, Marvin, normally I would give you a chance, but you are not equipped for this, so... Mabel it is! One shot! Okay, not one shot, but I think you can take one more... Holy smokes. Okay, please, Mabel, please, please, please. Oh, that was close. Whew. Ah, beaten by a kid. Thank goodness you can run inside. Okay, we're gonna do a full heal. Oh, wrong. Sorry, sir. I forgot I entered the wrong room. Apologies. Let's go. Who else am I trying to level up again? Definitely Marvin. Okay. Does that mean I've already finished this one? We caught our Pokemon while we were out at sea. Then how did that guy get a Machop? Was the Machop also at sea? Hello, stranger. I can't tell if you're from the seas or mountains, but stop and chat. All my Pokemon are from the sea. Alright. All my Pokemon are from land. Barney. He's poison. I'm just curious. Can you fight him? Wow, you can fight him! Excellent, Marvin. Good, good, good. This is what we like to see. Staryu. Go on, Petal. Okay, not the move I would have done. Ubs. Okay. Which one will last longer, your recover or my absorb? I don't think he'll do it 3 times in a row. I don't think so. Yep. Thank you for watering my audacious leaves. Now they will nourish themselves with your life force. Does that make Oddish a vampire? Shouder, no. Shouder! Now the memories. That cloister battle where Kingler was trying to smash open that cloister. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. We're okay. Thankfully... For a second, I was like, wait a minute, I forgot you had ice moves. Alright, level 20, let's go. Darn, I let that one get away. Yay! Alright, now I finished the entire basement floor. We finished the main floor. It's finally time to go to the second floor. Oh boys. Well, let's go. What's over here? Did I go over here? Yes, I did. I got all the berries. Save. Compulsive save. This ship, she is a luxury liner for trainers of the world. At every port, we hold parties of invited trainers. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go backwards this time. Oh, shoot! Bonjour, Ria. Imagine seeing you here. Were you really invited? So how's your Pokédex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. I hope I'm properly leveled this time. I'm so glad I saved. Alright, Marvin, this is very bad matchup for you. But it's hopefully good for Pixie. Alright, whew. Thunder shot. Ah, man. Now you're paralyzed. One more. And there we go. And he's level 18. Eradicate, yes. Marvin, this is your redemption. I'm being very, very honest. You need to defeat the giant rat. Mega kick! Mega kick! Yes! Oh shoot, tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it! You never tank Hyper Fang. Who wants the EXP? Let me think. Hyper, go get that EXP. There you go. Whirlwind. Let's take a look. Anything? Nope, we don't need it. Yep. Kadabra. Yes. Why? Because Shell Shock also needs EXP. Bite. What is that? I don't remember that move. Oh, so his Raticate can knock us out with one hit, but we can't take him out in one hit. Oh, dang it. And there you go. Now you're level 22. Still worth it. Yes. Go on, Piper. This is all on you. Hi, Nami. Yes, I did. That was such a memorable moment for me. It's also one of my favorite movies. And since then, every time I have a Squirtle, I name them Shell Shock. Not Shell Shocker, because the character limit, but Shell Shock. Ivysaur looks so tiny. Also... oh. Well, actually no, the first movie is my second favorite. My absolute favorite is the Pokemon the Movie 2000. But yeah, the first one is definitely extremely memorable for me. Oh, let's go. Wow, that's so much EXP. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Your favorite was the Lucario one? I've heard so many good things about that one. I hear it kind of has a sad ending, but I've heard so many good things about it. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yep, it'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya! I accidentally fought my rival Air because I was trying to like go backwards and explore a little bit, and then thankfully this time I managed to survive. It's okay. It wasn't too horribly leveled, but my poor Mankey could not... He did not make it. He always dies to Hyper Fang. Why is Mankey such a glass cannon? Like, he almost knocked out the Raticate in one hit and then insta-kill. Yeah, that's why you're the lowest. Actually, the funny thing is my Oddish joined the team the latest and they've already, like, exceeded everyone else. I've journeyed far and wide, but in all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. Something like this. Wow, that's really cool. Now I have Snorlax in my Pokédex. Oh. Check out what I fished up. What did you fish up, fisherman? Dale? Godin, Godin. Godin had like one of the prettiest Pokemon cries, I swear. I remember it from... was it the Cerulean Gym episode? I don't remember, but it was very, very pretty. I was trying to think, should you... I mean, you do need the EXP and Godin's not that bad, so you should go for it. Oh, Mankey. Hi, welcome in. What is your favorite Pokemon of all time? Yours is Flareon. Mine, I don't have like a favorite. I have like an ideal team and mons I like. I love Blastoise, adore Gardevoir, Luxray, Lugia. So I have quite a few favorites. I don't have an alt favorite. But Flareon, the evolutions are always gorgeous. I am obsessed with how fluffy Flareon is. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you enjoy. I'm just trying to relive my nostalgia of Pokemon FireRed now that we can do so. Yeah, swap. Go on. So far, I'm really liking my team. They're shaping up pretty well. I'm a little nervous about Surge, though. I don't really have anyone who could do really well against him, but we're gonna see how this goes. Go again. Mabel, please don't. Oh, thank goodness. Anyone who is new, Mabel, my Butterfree, is very susceptible to poison. I have no idea why, but they just are. You played Fire Red, now you got Leaf Green? That's so... I actually considered that as well, Nami. So I always got Fire Red, my brother got Leaf Green, and we used to swap, right? But I really wanted to play Fire Red because I want Growlithe. But I told myself if I ever do a Nuzlocke, I would get Leaf Green. So we'll see. We'll see. Will I ever do a Nuzlocke? I'll be honest, I lost half my team in Misty's gym because it was rough. That starved me. So I think a Nuzlocke would be really tough. And grew up with the DS, so you were late to Fire Red, Leaf Green. I think it's so fun that now you can try it. Even if you grew up with the other DS games, now you can experience Fire Red and Leaf Green for the first time. And you don't have to do so on a tiny screen, nor do you have to buy the tiny attachment to be able to see the screen. So it's not too bad. There are some things that I kind of miss from that era, but one of the things I don't miss is playing in the dark with a tiny flashlight and somehow convincing myself that I could see. I'm considering that. The only thing is, I don't like having Mons on my team just for the sake of like a gym. I'm a bit stubborn about that. I'm not too stubborn, but I would definitely consider it. A Pikachu? You better hit. Marvin, you better hit. Oh, you played the DS Lite? Yes, I think that's the one with the backwards capability. You gotta play Sapphire and Fire Red. I also got Sapphire. It was my favorite. Sapphire is one of my favorite games. Ultimate favorite is Soul Silver, but Sapphire, if it ever comes out, I'm gonna get it instantly. Kyogre was also one of my favorites, but I was always really sad I couldn't get Lugia because I was only in Soul Silver and I didn't play the other games. Heart Gold? Yes! Heart Gold is also stunning. My brother had Heart Gold. He finished and I didn't. Thank you, kind, wealthy gentleman, sir. I got Stardust. I know! I didn't finish because at the time I thought I lost it and it ended up getting, like, my game card. I thought I lost it and it turns out that my dad vacuumed it. So I was so distraught that when I finally got it, I was, like, too anxious to play it again because I kept worrying that I would lose it again. But yeah, I found out I never finished. This, for a very long time, I guessed, or I guess I lied to myself that I finished it, only to find out that I never did. Your first game was Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby? Oh no! I hope it looks like Pokemon does plan to release it on the system, so I hope you get another chance to play it in the near future, very near future. But I can definitely relate to that. Ah yes, I've seen some Pokemon fairy people cross water. Small trees can be cut down. Not so easily discarded, okay. I thought he was the cut master, it's not him. My policy is talk to everyone, battle everyone, and try to survive. Which do you find more worthy, a strong or a rare Pokemon? None, my favorites. Honestly, that was my goal as well, but I think it's really hard to find a reliable, like, to find someone that you are comfortable buying from, and at a price point. Like, I feel like there are a lot of reputable modded DS sellers. It's just like finding one that is in your budget or that can... Hold on. In your budget, and that you are comfortable paying the shipping for. But that was one of my goals. I actually really wanted... This guy. He can't do it 3 times in a row. So personally, I don't have any problem with that. I just choose not to do it on my channel. But I would 100% play it if it came out on like the Switch or if I got a modded DS. Ponyta, no. This is finally Shell Shock's time to shine. You never touched those games, but you played the rest. There are games I didn't play either. I didn't play Black or White 2. I didn't play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And I don't play the ones that came out in succession. So I did miss some of the games. So I would love a chance to be able to like play them for the first time. Because I missed out on those. I thought they were the same thing. Yeah, that's... There are tons of, there are just a lot, and I'll be honest, I haven't had the time to sit down and really research. So it's something I would consider in the future, but right now it's not my priority, I would say. But definitely something I've considered and looked into. I just don't have the time to like sit down and like actually research and see if there's someone I'm comfortable with ordering. Not to say that they aren't reputable, it's just like, there are lots of things that go into it, and especially something so expensive, I'm very particular. And I want things to... Well, I'm just very particular. I don't buy things easily. Yeah. You didn't touch Scarlet Violet, but you heard good things about it. You want to try ZA. Both are amazing. I played Scarlet Violet, and I know people have their problems with it, but I actually really enjoyed it. It was really interesting. I think a Nuzlocke in Scarlet Violet would be extremely tedious. But Scarlet Violet, what's really fun is being able to like go out and like see all the mons. It was kind of like Arceus, except not everyone is bloodthirsty trying to run you over. But it was really fun, and I did find a lot of the experience and the challenge is really interesting. I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet a lot. ZA is also really good. I did play ZA until my capture card decided Rain was too hard for it, too difficult for it to capture. But ZA is also very fun. Highly recommend. ZA is interesting because when you have zones, it gives you a bit of breathing room in the way that Scarlet and Violet kind of doesn't have. Because up until the point where you can like kind of travel between places, it is kind of a lot to go through all the Pokemon planes and explore and find all the areas. I think some people thought it wasn't big enough, but I actually thought like sometimes it was kind of tough for me to locate some of the mons. So both of them are really fun in their own way. If you are interested, I would recommend it. I would recommend it. I don't believe I saw you at the party. Yeah, maybe it's not for everyone, but I don't think it ever hurts to try. It was fun. I got to play it for quite a bit. Yeah, I hope you get a chance to try it soon. I am so hopeful. I really want the Pokemon Company to release more games, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm still surprised they released Pokemon XD instead of Pokemon Colosseum first on the Switch Online expansion pack. That was a little interesting. So I don't really know what order they're gonna be doing things. Pikachu. No. Is this Dawn? Mega Punch! Hi, Julie! Welcome in! I'm just clearing the SSN, and I defeated Air. I accidentally bumped into him, but this time I defeated him. I didn't... I wasn't overwhelmed by his levels. But welcome in. I hope you are doing well. You gonna battle me too? Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. I wish we could go there again. Have you gone to the Safari Zone? There are many kinds of rare Pokemon, I heard. Or is this gonna be a double? Wait, there's no double battles in this game, isn't there? The captain says he's awfully sick. He was all pale. I hear many people get seasick. Do you guys get seasick? I actually don't get seasick. I'm very fortunate in that regard. I actually really enjoy being on the water. Captain is a sword master. He's awesome at using cut. They say he even teaches cut to Pokemon. I'm so glad to hear you guys are doing well. The party's over. The ship will be departing soon. Hey, matey, let's do a little jig. Alright. Careful you don't get thrown overboard. And I say that. Machop. Okay, they keep saying they get all their Pokemon from the water, and I'm like, a Machop from the water? Everyone has something they're not good with. For me, I'm really bad with first-person perspective in games. I get really motion sick. I can't even play, like, some of these simulators, the first-person simulators, because for some reason, my brain really doesn't like it. Alright. Shelter, right? Yes. Go on, Petal. This is really Petal's time to shine. Like, this is such a great buffet for them of EXP. Oh, that was so close. I can't believe Shelter learns an ice move so early. That's crazy to me. Fortunately, it doesn't do a lot, but that could have been bad. You're impressive. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Ahoy there, are you seasick? Not at all. Alright, Trevor. Oh, here we go again. Will you finally hit level 20? It's taken Marvin forever because he keeps dying to Raticate and Ratatata, which is shameful. It's very shameful. And I say that because it's always Hyper Fang. Heh. You kick Mabel, Mabel hits you back. Alright, now Mabel has to... No, Mabel, this is perfect for you. You just sent your application to a few cool projects. I'm so excited for you. I really hope you get some... I hope you are able to enter the projects you want. That sounds like a really great opportunity. Fingers crossed and hoping you get it, Julie. Good for you for putting yourself out there and being proactive. Alright, time to go heal. For sure it's this time. Like, I think there's one more battle here. You know, getting the free healthcare is the best because you get your cardio by getting your steps in and you get free healthcare. So it's like a double win. Good luck, Under Mew. Medical... I know that the medical programs are very intensive, but I hope you're able to enter the field you want. Is it? Yeah. I was trying to think. Because I was trying to think of the path when it goes to medical. But good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck on your exams. Do your best to volunteer. Do what you can to bump up your resume. And wishing you the best of luck as well, Under Mew. I'm so glad to hear you guys are being proactive and pursuing education. Always a great thing. Scrubbing the deck. Oh, I'm sorry I interrupted you. Okay, there was not another... Wait. Okay, I don't think there's anything. Let me just check something. I think there might have been a secret item for me to collect there. Oh, hidden item, not secret. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. And... oh, there is! Okay. In the hallway, in the trash can, near the stairs to the 4th floor. Do I have a hyper potion? I do! Okay, I already got it. Excellent. Then I don't have to worry. Hello, sir. Seasick. Wow, I have healing powers. Huh, thank you. I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I could show you my prized cut technique if I weren't so ill. I know, you can have this hidden machine. Let's go. I'm really sorry to hear you weren't feeling well, Julie, but I'm glad you're feeling better now and feel that you can put yourself out there again. Alright. I'll be honest, I am a homebody, but even I feel like I need to get out sometimes, you know? Huh. Oh, is it in my TM case? It is. Alright. Sure. Sweet scent. Oh shoot, I needed it to attract wild Pokemon. Well, alright, I'm just kidding. I wasn't gonna use that anyways. I should have gotten rid of Stun Spore. I don't remember the last place I saved. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to commit. There we go. Now that I have cut, we have done everything we need to do. We're gonna go get some last free healthcare and then... That's that. Well, I committed. I didn't commit with my Heart Dash, but I will commit to this. Oh. Goodbye, SSN. The captain felt better and then they immediately left. So this is the cave. I don't want to battle Surge yet. I think I'm supposed to use Cut on something. Hold on. I know I defeated all of you. Oh. Wait, okay. I did grab the Hyper Potion. I forgot. One of the things I was going to do was check who could learn Dig. I kind of figured Marvin knew. I'm trying to think. Would it be worth it for him? Maybe. You're kind of a glass cannon, though. Let me go see what mons are in the cave, and if I find anyone I like and want to add to the team. Diglett's cave. Well, isn't this a surprise? Diglett dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian, they tell me. It does? It's a Diglett! Alright. Ah, shoot. That was not my intent. Whoops. Swap. This is a great place for Petal to level up, though. Hold on. There was definitely an item I think I missed in Diglett Cave. Hold on. I also forgot. I have to check what level Surge is. He is level 24. Alright, I was gonna need to have to... There it is. Diglett and the trio. Oh, so there's no items. Okay. Available Pokemon. I can get... I guess I can get a Drowsy if I wanted to. And... Oh, okay, nothing over here. Actually, there's no items in Diglett's caves. That's crazy. Wait, not a single Mon? I spoke too soon! Alright, Diglett. Okay, so if I use... That's not gonna affect Mabel, right? Yeah. Ha! Oh. Grab it! 2, 3. We got him. Diglett. It burrows through the ground at a shallow depth. It leaves raised earth in its wake, making it easy to spot. Yes, we are going to name you... Donut? We're gonna name you Donut. I don't know why. I think it's because I saw the Mr. Donut Pokemon collab. The Diglett Mr. Donut Pokemon collab donuts. Is my model commissioned or drawn by myself? So this is actually a customizable model. It's the Prism customizable model. So I didn't draw it, I just customized it, and I'm currently wearing an outfit that I made through the customization. I like to make my outfits for each game. It's one of my favorite things about using a customizable model. But yeah, if you look, I always make new outfits. It's one of my favorite things to do. Hey. This is one of the reasons I absolutely love having Butterfree early game. Magnitude is so annoying. It's working! I'm really glad to hear that's one of the things that got your attention. It was really fun. I think one of the roughest things is like matching colors, but otherwise, yeah. White German Shepherd under Mew? That sounds adorable. All doggos are good doggos, but still very cute. And that is very sweet, Julie. Alright, so I ended up here. Butterfree's amazing. Underrated. Very underrated. Also, under me, I'm sorry. I did miss your message. I was like, I think I'm missing some context. I'm so sorry to hear what happened to you, and I think it is amazing that you're channeling that into something positive and trying to... From your own experience, you're trying to make sure that others don't have to go through what you did. That is so, so brave and strong of you. I'm sorry I missed it. I do have an Abra. Hold on. Wait, do I? I don't have an Abra. No. But I also don't want Mr. Mime, but... Interesting to know that's how I get it. Butterfree is so underrated. I love using Butterfree early game, though. Where is this? I need to learn Flash. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's AIDS. If your Pokédex has completed data, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Let me ask you, have I gathered on at least 10? I have caught our own 27 kinds! Let's go! Oh wait, Flash is super annoying. Dang it. Ether. Paralyze heal. There is something here. Is there not? Did I misremember? Oops. Okay, maybe I did misremember. Going this way. Going back. Cut useful. Flash is one of those things where it's like, oh yeah. Be fun to bump into a Doug Trio though. Magnitude 7. Yippee! Still Diglett. Whoa, level 22, that's crazy. Hold on. Oh wait, it has to be Mabel, because everyone else will just not survive a magnitude. I'm so glad to hear you have a great support system as well. We also got the confusion! Let's go! Very rare for Mabel's confusion to induce confusion. Okay, that... It held... No! It held on at the last moment. Heh. Okay, there's a little bit of a delay. Let me know if it gets to be too bad. I can hear it. Is the delay very bad on your guys' part? It wasn't... I'm not sure why I keep struggling with this, because my CPU usage is literally only at 5%. I like how earlier I was like, wow, there's very rare encounters, and now it's just encounter after encounter. This is definitely meant for Mabel to level up. Still Digletts. And... oh. Slightly annoying, but not too bad, because it doesn't affect Mabel. Okay, at least it... so close to leveling up. Just one Duck Trio. Alright. Still Diglett. What is the odds of bumping into a Duck Trio? It is... 5%. You know, honestly, I've had worse encounter rates. I'm a little surprised I haven't bumped into it. But maybe I've used up all my streamer luck. Aside from Scratch, I don't think there are any other moves that Diglett has that would hit Mabel. Okay, Sand Attack. Perfect timing. Alright. I'm going to go heal. Yes, please. Let's go. I'm gonna go defeat the trainers on Route 11 because I don't know if I want to grab Diglett. I might just teach Dig to Mankey and then try to deal with it that way. Yep. I think I'm gonna get rid of low kick. Poof. Machine set. I have no idea how the disc works to teach them moves, but that's okay. Committing. Okay, now time to level up Mankey. Wow, I can just dig in random places? That's so funny. Let's go, but don't cheat! How would I cheat? We are doing a face-to-face person battle. Eddie? Ekans? Oh boy. Marvin has a history with Ekans as well. We're here to level you up though, Marvin. You need to learn to fight your own battles. No, honestly, same. I feel like some of the things are working really smoothly on the Switch, and even though they haven't changed things, like... I remember my brother was really surprised they didn't improve any of the quality of life stuff for the Switch version, but I think it actually does play like it's on a better system. It's just the original game, you know? I just became a trainer, but I think I can win. Oh, to be young. Youngster Dylan. Sandshrew. I actually saw there was a bit of backstory for our rival, and now I feel a little bad for him. The poor guy. Like, don't get me wrong, his personality is still a little insufferable, but he's had it rough as well. Zubat, no. Let's see if you can handle a Zubat. We just can't use Dig on the Zubat. I think Zubat's like the only Pokemon I didn't catch from the early game. Yeah, I agree, I agree. My Pokemon couldn't win. Haven't they grown enough? Don't get me wrong, I get why people wanted the quality of life improvement stuff, but I also think it's just fun to replay the game as its original self. I'm a little biased though. That was like the whole point, the nostalgia for me. Yippee! Alright. Here we go again. Never use your items when the healthcare is just a run away. Wait, a jog away. Into other forms of the media, like manga cards. I really enjoyed the earlier manga. I do have some of them. I don't have all of them, which unfortunately. But I also did collect Pokemon cards. Funny you asked though, I will have a stream on Friday where there was a trend where people are using like this stamper to stamp out their Pokemon bulk cards. I'll be doing that on Friday with some of my bulk cards for my Japanese TCG, as well as my Pokemon TCG. Recently, I really want to get back into Pokemon, but it's a little hard to get cards, so I've been enjoying other TCGs like White Shores Blau, anime cards, Haikyuu cards. So if you're interested in that, you should definitely check out those streams. Win, lose, or draw. I don't draw what? It'll be Friday around this time. Well, yeah, if you enjoy my content, you should subscribe. It's a Poliwag, it's so cute. I always thought that the red part was its nose, but it turns out it's its mouth. I too want a Poliwag. Whoa, it tanked that. Alright, impressive. At this point, Karate Chop is like my tackle or my quick attack for Marvin. You're trying to learn focus energy? No. Yes. You don't need focus energy. Horsey? No. Right now Marvin's trying to level up because Raichu is level 24. Yeah, I heard about those. Those are really rough because you do have to catch them when they restock otherwise. There are some cards where, I'll be honest, sometimes I'm like, oh, that's really nice, like the Costco ones. But at the same time, the cards are now also just very pricey. So sometimes it's just like, I would love to get them, but it kind of makes more sense to buy the singles you want instead of just opening the cards, unfortunately now. Whoa, Engineer Bernie! Magnemite? My Pokédex is... Okay, time to see how this works. Marvin, are you a good candidate for Dig? I've already taught it to you. Excellent. I think this will work. No. Again. This is the strat. This is how we're gonna do it. No, that's also the thing. I only get the singles of the cards I really want, but it is hard to get those cards. My ultimate chase card is actually the Dragonair from 151. I also love... what else is there? There's a Piplup Blastoise tag team card. I really want that one as well, but that one is also really tough to find. But yeah, I do agree, like part of the fun of it is opening the packs, which is why I still buy TCG, it's just not Pokemon at this time. Maybe I'll be able to buy it again in the future. Whoa, you spark plug! Is that a compliment? Thank you? I think? Competition, I can't get enough. It's such a gorgeous card. I also love the Poly Whirl from 151, but that one is also... I think I printed that one out just to have like... use it as like a decoration. I'm really hoping so. That's why sometimes there are some cards that I don't mention. Not because I think that me mentioning them will attract them. I just try to enjoy the fandom as it is in its current state. A Flareon Master Set also sounds gorgeous. There are some gorgeous, gorgeous Flareon cards, but I definitely understand. Just hang in there. Hopefully they find something else to fixate on soon. I actually found my ideal card binder. It is from a small business. They are so cute. It finally comes in the colors I want, number one. Number two, they are... how do I say this? Cute designs. Because the person who's designing them, they are doing like small minimalistic designs on them, but they're very, very cute. I love it. I'm so excited. They're gonna open a Kickstarter soon. I'm going to try to support it if I can, because there are specific ones I want. But I'm so excited because right now all my cards are in like standard binders. I really want a zip binder, also a top loader binder. I kind of just have my top loaders in a box right now to keep them, protect them. But yeah, definitely want to put them in nice binders soon. You used to have the 151 Poliwhirl and you sold it. It's a very popular card, I don't blame you. But yeah, it is something, another goal of mine. Someday. The only master set I've wanted to complete though is Pokemon Celebrations. I'm only missing like 6 cards. Unfortunately, one of those 6 cards is the Full Art Professor Oak, which is supposed to not be this difficult. Thank you, I'm also hopeful. Okay, run, run, run. So many trainers to defeat, excellent. I'm gonna have to, once he hits level 24, I'm gonna stop just raising him. The Stained Glass Flareon with the blue, and the Fireplace Flareon. Oh yeah, I hope you're able to get it. There was that Flareon set where it was like the Flareon VMAX set where it came with like the extra large card, like the really big card of the VMAX and the out arts. Were you able to get those? Those were also very nice. I raised my Pokemon carefully. They should be ready by now. Pokemon aren't like bread. Just because they proof, they're not done. Uh-oh, this is really not favorable for Marvin. Alright. Time for Mabel to get some experience. Nice! I'm so proud of you, Mabel. Pokemon damage is so weird in this game. Nidorino, nope. Keep going, Mabel. Oh, shoot. Alright. I'm really sorry to hear that. Bye-bye, thank you, and goodbye. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to. Unless it's a Drowsy. No, level 12, I'd rather battle. What now? Leave me alone, I'm sorry. You can't be a coward in the world of Pokemon. Okay. You wanna fight? Careful, I'm laying down some cables. Hey, let's go. Are you another engineer? Engineer Braxton. Let's go, Marvin. Gonna improve your proficiency in Dig. Also, I don't know what kind of EVs you'll get from constantly defeating Magnemite. Hopefully it helps you when you're trying to defeat Voltorb. I'll be honest, I never thought I'd have a Mankey on my team. This was pure happenstance. I also don't know why I have a Mankey on my team, but he's been doing a really good job so far, so... I've never won before. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, sir. You can't guilt me into trying to let you win. Gamer, I know who you really are. That's so sweet of your friend. I'm so glad they were able to get you something. Go on, Shell Shock. Oi! I'm using this as a chance because Shell Shock is not gonna come out in that electric gym at all. I refuse. Alright, we're getting closer. Vulpix. No. I really wanted Vulpix, but I prefer Growlithe to Vulpix. Whoa, I've never knew their eyes were like that. I don't remember their eyes being that red in the game, or in the TV show, especially that episode where, like, Brock gets a Vulpix. I could have sworn their eyes were, like, black. Alright. I saw this coming. Whoa, he gave me a lot. Thank you, gamer. I should probably go heal. Part of me wants to catch a Drowsy, part of me does not want a Drowsy. It's one of my least favorite mons. Actually, Hypno is my least favorite mon. I think it's because of the anime. The early season had high saturation, so the colors look different. Yeah, unfortunately that was my exposure, so now I think that is the correct. Also, I think it's because, like, early game, when I first played FireRed, you couldn't really see it. It wasn't as... Well, that's not true. I used to play it on my Pokemon SP. The colors are pretty good on that. Vulpix sprite has eyes brighter than you remember as well. Yeah. But it's kind of nice. Like, one of the things... I think there was another mon where... Oh, Spearow! I never knew its beak was so red. Like, a bright, bright red. That was also very interesting to see in this game. You want to battle? You don't? I'm the best in my class. I train every morning. Good for you. Yeah, I definitely agree. Hypno is just one of those mons where I'm like, nope, absolutely not. Okay, if you lose to Hyper Fang again, Marvin, I'm just going to say that you are weak to purple rats. No. I'm sorry, youngster Yasu. And why are these rats so fast? Hold on. So I'm gonna have you, and then I'm gonna swap because I know it will use Hyper Fang, and you will not survive. You couldn't survive on full health. There's no way you're surviving on the others. Also a great chance... Oh, now you don't use Hyper Fang, huh? Uh-oh. No, Piper! Well... Celadon is gorgeous. I love Erica. Also, I'm excited for Celadon because Dratini! I'm so excited. That's why I have 51 nuggets. I did use the nugget trick. No, my Piper! I cannot believe it. Piper has never fainted. Ugh, its first faint. I'm so sorry. Stupid Hyper Fang. Who's my favorite trainer design in all of Pokemon? Oh, easy. Hold on, I can't... I'm just gonna make sure I have his name right. Raihan. I adore Raihan's character design. He's such a cool dragon style trainer. Like the Galar trainers were very, very peak. Eevee can be found... and Celadon. If I get an Eevee, which one do I want? Oh, that's really difficult. Probably Flareon. Normally, I love Vaporeon, but because I always have Shell Shock on my team, a Vaporeon is kind of not as helpful. I also have Pixie, so I don't need a Jolteon, so it's probably going to be Flareon because I will not be able to get a Fire type. But Vaporeon is usually my favorite. Sword and Shield was amazing. It was okay. Sword and Shield is really fun to play as a Nuzlocke though. It was one of the few Nuzlocks I was able to do and finish. Someday I plan to do a Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke. Wahaha, I've never lost. Oh well, step right up. Leaf was one of your personal favorites? Yeah. I'm so glad I was able to recreate her outfit. Some of the outfits would be difficult to recreate, but hers... very doable. Practice for the upcoming Voltorb. Nami, Ingo, and Emmett, you love a lot of characters, but in black and white. They were really fun. Feels like you finished. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there are a lot... No. There are a lot of games where sometimes you can feel that way. For me, I don't remember a lot of black and white. Not because I didn't like the game, I just don't really remember a lot of it. Also, what was it? Moon? I think I had Moon. I also don't remember a lot of that. Also, like the Z effects. But, I mean, that's what happens when you play a ton of games. That's why I really hope to be able to re-experience them. My first loss! Let's go. Yeah, I really love the main character of Black and White. She was really cool. Oh, wait. Yeah! I really like the Alola anime though. Don't you think it's hard to think of good names for Pokemon? Especially if you caught a whole bunch. In Lavender Town, there's a man who rates Pokemon nicknames. If you're aiming to reach Lavender Town, take Rock Tunnel. You can get to Rock Tunnel from Cerulean City. Looking for the Pokemon Nidorino? No. Aw, oh well. Sorry, I just don't have one. A big Pokemon's asleep on the road. Oh no. To get to Lavender Town, Rock Tunnel is a good route to take. How do you tell that from the binoculars? Remember me? Yes? No, only 27. I want the item finder. I do really... So that's what you look like. I'm just kidding. I think my personal favorite protagonist design was definitely Galar though. That had such good character design, and even the regions are really cool. I'm just really upset that they ended up not doing much with it. At least from like the perspective. Like, my favorite was the Fairy Town, but you couldn't do anything or go anywhere with that. It was so cool. What a waste. That's also fair. I feel like nowadays there are places like, I don't know if you know, Tubi, if you guys are based in most places, you'll be able to watch most of the Pokemon shows, and they also put quite a few of them on YouTube, so if you get a chance, it's fun to binge when you have a weekend. Alright, definitely gonna heal. We need all the dig PP I can get. Also gotta make sure I have stuff in my bag. Let's see. 4 and 4. I think I'm okay. I could get more. Never hurts. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they just didn't do much with the designs, even though it was really cool as a concept. Like, even, what was it, Pierce? His place was really cool, the concept of being able to, like, go in and out of buildings, but they didn't do anything with it. So, in that sense, I feel like I'm very curious about the Galar anime, because they did have beautiful world building. I wish I just seen more of it, you know? Wait. Okay. We're just gonna make an attempt. Alright, that's how we currently are. Save. Nope, only trash here. This is no place for kids, not even if you're good. Alright. A sailor in an electric gym? Interesting choice. Yeah, I think the first anime you watch will always give you good memories. For me, it was definitely Kanto. I had the whole series on VHS. No. Oh, shoot. You're evil. You're absolutely evil. That was supposed to be my strat. Please knock it out. Oh, thank goodness. Because that would have been really annoying if they started stacking those double teams. Oh, no. Wow, surprised me. No kidding. Nope, only trash. Nope, only trash. There's a lot of trash in his gym. You should probably get someone to clean that. Also, I have a paralyzed heal. Excellent. It's crazy. I can't believe it's been 3 years since Ash. I turned on an electric lock. I don't know what that does. Oh no, they were reset. Wait a second. Oh no! I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. Honestly, watching Ash finish his journey, one of my favorite scenes was when he reunited with Butterfree. They didn't have to, but the fact that they did that, oh my goodness, what a full circle moment. I feel like nothing will really beat Pokemon in terms of like the connection a lot of people have built with these characters, these Mons. Like, so difficult to build this kind of connection. Even as someone who grew up with like some of the Disney series, like I don't feel as strongly about them as I do about Pokemon and Digimon. I was a huge Digimon kid. Fried! Such a great ending. I love it when the authors do things, when they actually... Hold on. I went to... Okay. When I was in the army, he was your strict CO. I went through every single switch. What do you mean that they were already set? Like, I still love Digimon, don't get me wrong, but like... yeah, just very hard to explain Digimon, or just explain Pokemon to someone who didn't grow up with it. I think a lot of people who enter it now is totally fine, and I hope that they are able to find like joy in it. It's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if I ever got a chance, I would enter into the Pokemon world without a like, if I had a choice to like isekai, it would 100% be into the Pokemon world. Stop, you're very good. Alright, now I'm gonna go heal, and then I'm gonna try to unlock these. Go on, pedo. No, honestly, yeah. One of the few where you could probably reasonably sustain yourself, and your knowledge would actually come in helpful. Rare, but possible. Other places, they're like... and don't get me wrong, I enjoy Isekai. It's very fun to explore possibilities, but are you gonna remember how to do, like, modern conveniences? Are you gonna really be able to recreate them simply from a couple of explanations? Kind of far-fetched. Pokemon is, like, far-fetched, but if you manage to make it, I think it could work out. It could work out. Alright. Did it reset? Okay. Shoot! It reset? It's because I hit it twice, darn it. Okay. Hold on, I'm just gonna go look up how to solve this. I cannot remember for the life of me. Go back. Go to... okay. An adjacent can. Okay. So this is just luck of the draw. No! Oh, finally! That shouldn't have been as difficult as it was. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis, the same as I'll do to you. Thought it was... you did this not long ago and accidentally hit it twice and reset. It was just like, nope, it's supposed to be adjacent. I finally got it. I was freed. Oh, let's go. That reminds me. I wanted to do a Nuzlocke and Let's Go, but I ended up doing like... I wanted to do a different kind of Nuzlocke and Let's Go. Maybe I'll try that again. But first I gotta finish FireRed. How would it feel to lose to a Mankey with Dig? This is hilarious to me. No. It's Raichu! Shoot, it's faster. No, Johto's my favorite region. Oh my god! Alright, 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 alright. Please, 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 please. My favorite... Oh, shoot. Okay. No! I love Lugia. That's why I love Soul Silver and Johto, but... Please, 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 please. I'm so doomed. Don't miss. You tank that. My Shell Shock is like... Shell Shock, please. Okay, using it 3 times in a row is not part of your programming. Four times in a row? You're desperate. Okay, you are broken. You are not supposed to be like this. Anything else? Fuck. What if I also just hit one double team? Pixie, please. Mabel has, I think Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, and Confusion. You idiot. Who's gonna out-evade the other now? Oh, you coward. Gonna paralyze you too? No! How did it hit? I did 2 back-to-back double teams. This is... I can continue doing this. Ha! Please just hit it. Please. This is annoying. Piper, please. We need a miracle. We need a miracle, Piper. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, Mabel. One of you hit. Mabel, please, 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 please. absorb up. No! Petal, please! Absorb, absorb, absorb! Just one. One! If I can't even hit absorb, I don't think poison powder's gonna hit. I'm gonna wipe. Well. This is so annoying. Alright. I paid 600? Well. That was so rough. 600. If it wasn't because I still had a bunch of money, I would be very angry. You don't even give me that much, Surge. That's true, I did. You know what, you're right. Hold on. I know there's a way to soft reset, but as a streamer, I prefer being very careful. Thank goodness I'm compulsive in saving. Here we go. Does it? I've actually never tried it. That's why I wasn't sure if I should use it or not. I never used the soft reset, actually. I could try to poison. I could. I'm hoping Marvin will not lose. No. Marvin, I had you ready just for this moment. I can't believe you died in one hit. Oh, you just checked? Okay, so it doesn't reveal the home screen? Marvin, why? Okay, I'll try it again next time. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, thank God he... Marvin, please hit this time. If it does... No, shoot. I hate... This Raichu! Hit it, hit it, hit it! Thank God. Again. I'm so glad I did it again. Go, 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 go! You left off right after Surge's gym. You were so traumatized, weren't you? No! This thing... Raichu? Ah, 5. 5? This is gonna be impossible to hit. Well, we're gonna try this again. Here we go. At this point, not even having a ground Pokemon would make me immune. Yeah, you liar. What you did was you spammed double team and no one could hit your Pokemon. Let's see how many soft resets I've done. I've done 2 just for Surge. If he continues using that strat, this is gonna be a nightmare. Hi, hero. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm a little peeved because apparently Lieutenant Surge, instead of fighting head-on, he decided to use the back-to-back-to-back double-team strat. Very annoying. I'm currently seeing how many times I need to soft reset and to defeat him. But I hope you're having a better day than I have. Oh, please don't get paralyzed. You always get paralyzed, Marvin, why? No! I will defeat you! This is such a smart tactic, but it's so annoying. Poison powder? Yeah. Marvin, you better hit. Marvin, you better hit. 4 back-to-back, this is... What a nightmare. 1 shot. Go. Nope. You better hit. I don't care you're paralyzed. I don't care it had 4 back-to-back double teams. Oh, shit. 5! Oh my god. Please. Oh my gosh, thank god. Marvin, you finally came through. It only took 2 soft saves. 2 soft resets. 24, thank god. I also, cranks up my Pokemon speed. Oh, finally. That was so lucky. That was so lucky. That was insane. Thank you. I'm so glad you were here to witness it, because that was crazy. I don't know. Why is Lieutenant Surge like the toughest gym leader? Because he knew how to use the status moves. I'm so thankful. Alright, now I can finally start training some of the other mons. I had Marvin level up just for this moment. It's finally time for some of the other mons to get their chance to shine. Now, how do I get to Celadon? I think I have to go through Lavender Town. That means I have to go to Cerulean. I'm so glad. Thank you. I was so stressed. I was like, how many resets will it take? Yeah, 5 double teams? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna PTSD. Okay, I'm here to catch more mons. I need 3 more in order to get the item finder. Okay, I found a Drowsy, like, right away. Oh, good. Really? I've never played competitive and I don't plan to, but... She's already asleep. I don't want to use a Great Ball on a Drowsy. But what can... I literally don't have anyone else. We can try. I know. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, don't defeat it, Piper. We need it. Piper. I know you want EXP, Piper, but I needed that Drowsy. I needed the Drowsy for the item finder. Hold on. Which one has a lower attack range? $35, $40, $40, $40. Okay. I could, but my status inflictor is asleep. Sabrina has hypnosis and Erica has sleep and poison powder. Yeah, but those aren't so bad. Like, the others are annoying, but that's okay. Hey, that actually hit! I can't believe it. And also, the reason I was annoyed about Surge is I didn't have any Mons who were, like, a good matchup for it, if that makes sense. Because you look at my team, I'm not scared of Sabrina or Erica. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Level 10 is... Yeah, it doesn't work for me though, unfortunately. I don't want to tackle it because you're 10 levels higher. Oh, it has insomnia. Yeah, I could get Flareon, that's why I'm not worried. I mean, Sabrina, I'm a little worried because technically I have Shell Shock who has Bite. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. A descendant of the legendary animal Baku, which is said to eat dreams, it is skilled at hypnotism. Sure. We're gonna call you Dahlia. Oops. Yippee! Now the only thing I need to do is have my two of my Mons level up. Petal and Mankey. I have to see what levels they level up. Oddish? 21. Okay, we're so close. Mankey. 28. That's gonna be a little rougher. Because I don't think I'll be able to catch any Mons unless I try to go for the Diglett tunnel. You had unbelievably bad luck with GBA. Yeah, I'm also one of those people who had really bad luck. I've been really lucky streaming that I managed to get a Pikachu. I remember trying to get a Pikachu in my original FireRed and I never saw a single Pikachu. I was so envious. I didn't know why I couldn't get a Pikachu. But then when I was playing here, I just got one right away. And I was like, I see. Yep. You just like Butterfree because it learns status and confusion? Yeah, I agree! Another person who has seen the light about Butterfree. I actually got Butterfree because I loved it in the anime, but it was also so effective. Okay, we're gonna go into Diglett Cave so Oddish can level up. And then maybe I'll bump into a Dugtrio. If only I had Sweet Scent. So close to leveling up. Wow, you couldn't take it out in one hit? That's a little crazy. How did you do that on your calculator? That's crazy. Spent 10 hours and you caught 150 Vulpix for a shiny Ninetales? Yeah, I got my first ever shiny when I played Let's Go. It was amazing. Oh, shoot. Lucky with the Pikachu find. I agree. I actually have two. I was so excited I managed to not only find it, but catch it. That was a crazy for me. Also, even crazier is that when I was at Nugget Bridge, I was trying to find an Abra, and I kept bumping into Kakuna, which have a lower encounter rate than Abra. So I still don't have an Abra, unfortunately. Graphing calculators, how nostalgic. We're so close. One more battle and then it will level up. You really like buggy Pokemon, especially Butterfree and Beedrill for these games? I actually was surprised. I used Beedrill in my other playthrough, in my ZA playthrough, and I really love Butterfree. I don't really like a lot of bug Pokemon. My favorite streamer does love bug Pokemon. But personally, besides Butterfree, I'm not too big of a fan. Beautyfly is also nice, but Butterfree is my favorite. Your first shiny was a Chikorita and Dratini. Oh, that's crazy. My first shiny was a Kakuna. I do have it as a short on my channel if you guys are curious, but it's very old. It's from when I was still a PNGTuber. But my first ever shiny, and then my other shiny was actually Scarlet and Violet. Oh, let's go evolving. My other shiny was a Scarlet and Violet Voltorb. It was a blue Voltorb. He was gorgeous. I named him Chidori. Yay! I got a Gloom! My Pokédex is 20. I need one more. I need a Dugtrio. I need a Dugtrio. Thank you. I was so excited that my first shiny in that game was a blue shiny, because my favorite color is blue. I enjoyed Naruto. I just stopped watching after Sasori died in Shippuden. But I did like Naruto. A shiny Spearow in FireRed? That is interesting. What color is a shiny Spearow? I don't remember. Dratini and Gonta? Nice! That's so interesting. You still have him? I actually never leveled up mine. Oh no, now you're doing dig. Yellow? Okay, that's weird. No, sorry. It's not weird. It's just like I didn't think it'd be yellow. But to be fair, I never can guess any of the shiny colors. Sorry, that's why I was kind of like, You know, the only shiny I think looks really cool in yellow is actually gold Magikarp. What a cool concept, where it's like one of the most worthless, quoting the Pokédex, one of the most worthless mons, but it has like a gold shiny form. It makes it really fun. Ugly yellowish green. Ooh. Shiny Pokemon have a weird range. You can guess like 2 1/3. Yeah, the green Espeon is still on my not cute list. Red Gyarados is also awesome. Agreed. The trio! You still have most of your shinies? That's so cool. Oh shoot, oh shoot, Petal! 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 Wait! Okay. Holy smokes, this Dugtrio is... will I be able to catch it? I don't know! Okay, thank gosh. Shiny Rowlet. That's so cool. Okay, let's try to catch it. We're gonna use a Great Ball. Please, please, shoot. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Do not run. Yeah, I don't like the neon green. I think green shinies could be really cute, but not neon. Alright, we're gonna try it again. This time, you're gonna get a Pokeball. And you're going to enter the Pokeball. 1, 2, 3... Let's go! In battle, it digs through the ground and strikes the unsuspecting foe from an unexpected direction. Yes. We're gonna call you... How do I say? What is a good name for him? I already named the other... You know what? We're gonna name you Donut, but the long version. Donut. The other one was Donut, the short version, and this is Donut, the long version. Is a Flare shiny gold? Oh. I actually don't remember. I don't like Jolteons though. Triple T. Donut and Donut. Yeah! I think it's such a great pair. Alright, I've achieved my goal. I got the 5% encounter rate. We got a Gloom. We can go heal. And now I can get the item finder. Let's go. Suffers the same. Shiny Jolteon is ugly. Yeah, it is. It is. Shiny Vaporeon is okay. Shiny Umbreon is gorgeous. Like, the fact... It's one of the best shinies, even though it's very subtle. Orangey Gold, you have one in ZA. Oh, that's... I'm sorry. It could be nice. It could be nice. It depends how they do it. Okay. Yes. Yay! The direction. Alright. I also like shiny Glaceon, even though it's very subtle. I feel like if shiny Leafeon had been like reddish, it could have also been really cool as like a fall version. Unfortunately, it's like a lighter yellow-green? I think shiny Leafeon, if I remember correctly. Sylveon is also very pretty though. One of the nicer shinies variations, but I may be biased because I like blue. But Umbreon is definitely like the nicest though. 10 out of 10 would shiny hunt for a shiny Umbreon. Alright, first I gotta save. Yippee! And now I apparently have to go to Cerulean and go to Celadon. I think I still can't cross, so we gotta go the long way. A shade subtle, lighter orange, but not too subtle. How could you forget? Glaceon is amazing. I also am really annoyed because of Leafeon. Because of Pocket TCG. I totally forgot I had a bike. I got so used to running around. I forgot I had a bike. That would have been so much faster. Bum. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Hi, Titanium. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's save first. With my new items. Yeah, no, not just saving like on those times. You have to constantly save. It's just a precaution. As someone who has experienced quite a bit, you should always be saving. Always get in those abs. Always be saving. Alright. Oh shoot, which way was I supposed to go? If only I had an egg. All this running around would be worth it, but... They said I was supposed to be able to get in... I appreciate that you're here, but know that it's okay even if you're watching the VOD. I know sometimes my times can be, Depending on where you are, it's a bit off, but you can always watch the VOD. But I do appreciate you making the time to be here. Make sure you get enough rest though, Titanium. People keep hating on Flareon. Oh. Well, everyone can have their different opinion. Even if someone doesn't like the design, it doesn't mean that shiny Flareon is any less cool. It just means that they don't find it cool. So don't worry too much. As long as you like it, it's a good design. Because every Pokemon is someone's favorite out there. August. Now it's finally time to level up everyone else. A Bellsprout? No. Do I have a fav Pokemon from any gen? I love Blastoise. I love Feraligatr. Totodile is actually my favorite baby starter. I also adore Gardevoir, Luxray, Lugia. I do have quite a few favorites. And I have, like, I'm the kind of person where if I can get my Pokemon... if my favorites are in the region, I will always make the same team. Right now, my favorite fire type is Cerulege. My favorite psychic fairy is Gardevoir. Steel type for flying, it's Corviknight. I love my water starters. And then Luxray is my favorite electric type. Like, regardless if they have good stats or not, I just always have to include them on my team. The sweet scent makes me envious. I wanted to use it to, like, improve my encounter rate, but unfortunately I accidentally clicked and got rid of it. It's okay. Umbreon's also very cool. I love the evolutions. No. Bellsprout freaks me out though. The eyes on Bellsprout freak me out. I think in the anime, its eyes were filled in and they were just black. It looked a lot derpier. Here it kind of looks like it's possessed. You deceived me. No, I didn't. Okay. We're gonna go heal. Because when I start having to defeat more trainers, I want it to be at full capacity. Full PP. Full ability. No, yeah, I did see. I'm glad. Flygon and Gengar. Poteaches is so cute. It has such cute merch. Flygon's also very cool though. I really like the movie, the Jirachi movie. Flygon was really cool there. But Gengar is really fun. I didn't like it at first because of the Sabrina episode from Kanto, but then later on Gengar grew on me. It's Gloom, right? Okay. Making sure. Well, I think there are definitely going to be people who adore Flareon. But then, like I said, every Pokemon is someone's favorite. And just because Flareon isn't someone's favorite, it doesn't mean it's any less cool. Let's go Piper. I think going back and forth on who to level up. If trading was not a pain, you'd be using Gengar. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Gengar, especially in that one trade with that one person you can trade with, she's like, I especially gave my Haunter something so that it wouldn't level up or it wouldn't evolve when it trades. I don't remember. I was like, that's such a... I feel like... How do I explain this? I feel like the developers were trolling us with that one. Pikachu's also a great choice. Yeah! See, she's so iconic that we even know her name. That one NPC. I won't forget her. I'll forget her name, but I will never forget what she did. Oh wait, I'm out of Pokemon. Let's go! Aerial Ace. Okay. To Rock Tunnel. Who's that walking there with those good-looking Pokemon? Thank you. Oh, hold on. I forgot to update my team chart. I have to get Gloom. Hold on. I gotta get the sprite. I like to do the accurate FireRed sprite. And you are number 5. Oh, I forgot to do... Hold on. I also forgot to do... we can do the badge reveal. Badge number 3! Let's go! Totally forgot to update. Uh-oh. This isn't a good match for you, Petal. You no clue on her name, but you remember the memes. Yeah. Every single time. Every single time. Like I said, I think the devs were trolling us with that. I don't blame the NPC, she's just doing what she's programmed to do. Also, if I ever isekai into the world, maybe I'd have to isekai as Mindy, you know? You know those stories where like you isekai as like a regular NPC or like a mob or a villain? Would you trade it with the hunter with the Everstone, or would you take out the Everstone? It's one of those things. Charmander! Whoa, Charmander has green eyes? Interesting. Also the fact that your Charmander's 21 and it's not a Charmeleon yet. Green Canade as a slime. Yeah, that one is fun. I think I tapped out of that one after Diablo defeating, or after they defeated the kingdom. But that one was fun. You can't differentiate if it has green or blue eyes. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Just like, is Ivysaur green or blue? It's kind of tough. Yeah, it's been a while for me as well. But I enjoyed it up until that point. Diablo is my favorite character. Let's see. Beedrill is one of the Pokemon designs though. If I had to live in the Pokemon world, I'd be terrified of Beedrill. Can you imagine being chased by a Beedrill? Ash got chased by Spearow. And, what else? I think there was another mob of bird Pokemon that chased after him. You thought they were teal? That's the thing. Teal is kind of like blue-green, so which one is it leaning towards? Oh shoot, what was the Pokemon? I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Hold on. Yeah, the Rattata, the... what else was there? I saw like that thing where the meme where it was like the what is it? The rats in New York. I feel like that's kind of like Pokemon, and that already terrifies me as it is. Alicia, Jeremy. Oh, he has double Beedrill. No. Reminds me of that, there's an NPC in Legends ZA. They all have really good NPCs in ZA. But there's this one little girl who loves Kakuna. And she adores them, but they keep evolving into Beedrill. And she's a little sad. the cities in Pokemon, the handyman would be making bank. Yeah, I feel like construction would be like the #1 career, if only for Pokemon damage. But what a total waste of time. Excuse me. You'd be a capable trainer. Realistically, it's going to be just Rattatas and Pidgeys. You never know. You never know. The beauty is is that we would have the knowledge. But would we be able to put that knowledge into action? Definitely another matter. Hold on. What are the available Pokemon in this area? Nothing I need. Let's go. Okay. Hidden and hidden. Northwest east part of the route, 1 step west and 1 step south from. I want that rare candy. There's a rare candy in that route, so I will get it. It's a hidden item though. If you have Rattatas and Pidgeys, you would at least have Raticate and Pidgeots, you know? And then now we know Raticate with Hyper Fang is apparently very effective against Mankey, which arguably is one of the worst Pokemon you can encounter if you were a Isekai. Only because of how aggressive they are. I remember Ash fighting his Mankey. But also, I think in ZA, one of like the jobs that they are primarily doing is construction, because they're constructing Pokemon zones. So definitely handymans, they got a lot of business. Okay. Ha 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 ha, bring it on! If I was in the Pokemon world though, I kind of wonder what job I would have. That's one of the things I wish we could explore in like Pokemon games, is like different kind of jobs and how it would like work with different Pokemon, like breeders, researchers, nurse joys, and things like that. I really want to try that test you take, where if you pass the test, you can go directly to the Pokemon League. That test looks so interesting. I would want to try that. Yeah, see, you always gotta like aim for it, have goals. No. Wouldn't be too different. Streamers and all the other stuff. That's the thing, like, if you had the chance to be in Pokemon, would I choose to be a streamer? I don't know. I feel like there are two kinds of streamers. There's like Iono kind of streamer, where you could be a gym leader and a streamer. I feel like that would be interesting. You could also be like Kanari, who is more of a gamer, and then she like battles on the side. Definitely a lot of options. FireRed Leaf Game, Spearow be your main. It's the easiest to handle, will also not be too hard to find. Yeah, fair enough. It's said. Hold on, I'm looking for the rare candy. 1 step west and 1 step south from the corner. 1 step west and 1 step south. Hold on. I forgot I had an item finder. That was the whole point of me getting this. Oops. Nope, no response. Okay. Well, there's no response and I don't have to worry about it. Here's a bug Pokemon. Go, my super bug Pokemon! Not responsible for 2? You know, that's a very fair point. Would you feel equipped to take care of these mons as well? Because I know, like, in the earlier games, they had, like, Pokemon food. But because Brock was there managing it for Ash, it was a lot easier for him. Would they teach that in schools? So many things, interesting things to explore. Scarlet and Violet was interesting in that sense, because you did go to school for Pokemon. Probably still in the med road, but battling on the side be a good... Yeah, you could do both, you know? You could be like Nurse Joy. Nurse Joy was a nurse and she attempted to go to the Pokemon League. Venonat. Yeah. Mabel! Mabel, this is your turn. Because I think Venonat is poison. Because that's why Koga has it. Venonat and Venomoth. I will always remember them because of Koga's gym. Ah, shoot. And that's very effective against Mabel. I know it's very effective against everyone, but Mabel is so susceptible to poison. I'm not worried about Koga as long as I have Mabel. My bugs. Guess they bugged out. No, please, no. I feel like that'd be terrifying. Wild, like, if you played Arceus, you know how wild Pokemon are. And then to imagine them as zombies on top of that, nightmare fuel. A mandatory curriculum. Yeah, that's why I think it'd be really interesting. Ah, shoot. Okay. Yes, let's go. Okay. Shell Shock. Normally it's gonna be Gloom, but Shell Shock needs to like stretch their legs a little. My nightmare in Arceus was actually the gigantic, I think it was a Chansey on the island. Constantly trying to catch it. It's shooting literal laser and hyper beams at me from a distance. Yeah, I feel like it'd be really bad if the Pokemon world had zombies. We would be very doomed. Yeah, the Chansey was killer. Literally killer. Yep. I caught it in my own save file. I could not catch it on stream. My streamer luck did not work for that one. Yippee! I like how it looks like Mabel is gently tapping them. Can't measure up. Good try, Drew. Hold on. I will find... Oops. Okay. I will find that rare candy. Ghost would be immune. Yeah, I think there'll be some trainers who would be able to handle it, but would we have a ghost or a steel type early in the game? That's the question. I know there's Tinkaton, I know I said Corviknight, but yeah. No. Oh wait, yes, it should have been. Shoot. I was supposed to be Shell Shock. Let's go. Machamp. Yep. Fortunately, my grind has been pretty even so far. No thanks to that Raichu. Ah, shoot. Mabel, hold on! Oh, shoot. Mabel, please, Mabel, please, Mabel, please. Oof. Alright, we're going back. What's that? Hold on. Wait a second. Went the wrong way because I was looking at something. I feel like a fun alternate universe for Pokemon would be exploring a zombie apocalypse only in a theoretical manga sense, because the manga would really go into it. In the anime and the game, they probably wouldn't do too much with it, but it'd be interesting to see. I think the closest we got to that was the Shadow Pokemon epidemic in Colosseum and XD. Technically, that was a virus. Alright. Yeah, some of the mangas really go really heavy-handed in the lore, which is great. It's so interesting to read. A little intense, though. Shoot. I think I missed it. Don't you dare patronize me. I'm not trying to. I'm sad I missed the rare candy. Give me 2 seconds. I'll defeat you and I'll go get my rare candy. Meow. You know what? Pixie. It's been a while since you had your chance to shine. And level 23 Meowth though, is that not a Persian yet? Yeah, I think like the black and white one where it talked about Rosa and Caleb's past, that one was super intense, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. I want the money. Hello. It might need to be Petal. I want Pixie to get the EXP, so I don't want to split up too much. Oh, thank goodness. Let's go! No, you're too much. Okay, here we go again. Also... It's... My poor Pixie was twitching! Okay, they're normal now. One of the few times where I'm not gonna run back, because I just came back from it. Yeah, I think the Pokemon manga is interesting, but it's hard to keep up with it. Wait, hold on. I'm lost. This way. I got it! Let's go! Okay. Route 10. What Pokemon are here? Any water Pokemon? Just Magikarp. I already have a Magikarp. I can get Voltorb though. Might be worth it. I just want Voltorb. Let's go! Ask and it shall appear. Okay. Do not defeat it. Do not defeat it. Oof, that was close. But it's very fun. I don't keep up with it anymore, but the manga is very fun. I like that it explores different aspects that we don't really get to see in the anime. Yay! a life form whose identity is unknown. It is said to screech or suddenly self-destruct. Yes. We'll call you Volt. No need to delay. Ah, shoot, there was a Pokemon Center here? I didn't have to heal. Oh, look, it's another aid. Another reward? Yeah. Thank you. I don't want anyone to give it to. Okay. Who are you? A nugget is useless, so I sold it for 5,000. That's the purpose of the nugget. Alright. Am I planning to evolve Pikachu? Maybe later. Not right now. Because Raichu doesn't learn any moves. That's my one conundrum. Oh, also save. My problem is Raichu doesn't learn any moves, so if I evolve it, it's not gonna learn anything. Alright, Heidi. Not you two. Absolutely not. Where are we heading to next? I think I am gonna see the cave. I might leave it for next time though. I did stream a little longer than I normally do. We've made some good progress though. Clefairy. What's super effective against Clefairy? I'm gonna see if Mabel can do some good damage. I didn't realize it was so late. By the way, I do also have a Clefairy and a Jigglypuff. They're just in my box. If they learn better moves, I would definitely have Clefairy or Jigglypuff on my team. Unfortunately, they didn't have what I wanted. But they're so cute. Ah, shoot, that actually worked? From now on, my PTSD is gonna appear when I see Double Team and then the yellow rat. Shoot. Good thing I have an awakening. Alright, double slap. Oh. You can only use confusion anyways. Oh, let's go! Oh, after all my training. Sorry, Heidi. Alright, so let me take a quick look at the map. I don't think it's a quick route, so... Yep, it's a very extensive. So next time, I'll be challenging Rock Tunnel. Oh, shoot. Who am I gonna teach Flash to? Oh, It told me that there was something here. Let me use the item finder. Found it. A choice between Clefairy and Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff all the way. Yes, agreed. I adore Jigglypuff, especially after seeing the ancient form, but it's also just such a fun character. I love that it became a reoccurring character in the anime. Clefairy's fun as well though. The slap fight between Clefairy and Jigglypuff is iconic. Pixie can learn Flash, but do I want Pixie to have Flash? At this point, I might as well take out someone on my team just to have someone learn Flash. Hold on. Oops. Because it's not if I want to teach Flash, it's who will take on Flash. I don't want any of you to have Flash. None of them. Hold on. Let me check out the available Pokemon. Wow, I can get Machop, Zubat, Onix. What kind of trainer battles are there? If there's no one I need to worry about with... Oh, there is a Rattata. Maybe I'm gonna have Marvin sit out so I can bring in someone else. Yeah, I might do that. Let's take a quick look at my PC. Nope. Move. So this is who I have. I traded for the Farfetch. We got Pixar, who is the other Pikachu I bumped into. Mustard. Miss Needle, who was a trade. Fang. Fang was how I got 51 nuggets. Zuzu. I do have a Zubat. I have Minky the Meowth. I have a Meowth? Did I trade for that one too? Alright, look at Jigglypuff. Isn't the sprite so cute? Gosh darn it, it has like gigantic eyes, and even here it's so cute. I feel like Jigglypuff, if we were talking about like Pokemon that look like they're trainers, Jigglypuff would be my Pokemon. Clefairy, Ekans my Ubi my Ekans, Gina the Geodude, Paris the Paris, Gary the Magikarp, Donut the Diglett, Dahlia the Drowsy, Donut the Dugtrio, and Volt the Voltorb. And then Jazz the Beedrill. Who would I bring in to learn Flash? Yeah, you got it. That's why I named him Gary. Wait, what if I bring in Magikarp? Ideas. I'm trying to think. I'll have to do more research to find out who can learn Flash and then bring them on the team for the sole purpose of using Flash. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it from me today. Thank you so much for everyone who joined in, whether you're chatting, lurking, watching the VOD. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you to all those who are members or super chats, or if you're subscribed. If you aren't subscribed, you should consider it. I play Pokemon, cozy games like farming sims, and I also do other really chill, really cozy games like Ultimaze and Handcam. So if you're interested in that, you should subscribe. I stream Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sunday mornings, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. I usually post my schedule on my community tab. This week was a little weird because I was trying to figure out some of the timings. But then I will be streaming. Wednesday will be Mystria, as always. And Friday, I'll be doing a TCG hand cam where I'll be taking my bulk TCG cards, Pokemon Haikyuu, Blue Lock, and turning them into stamps. It's gonna be really cute, really fun. If you're interested in any of that, you should subscribe, and I hope I see you there. As always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to drink water, stretch, take care of yourselves. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, or evening wherever you are, and thank you so much for tuning in today. And I hope I see you in another stream. Until Wednesday!